morning, this is Bob Mason from FX Empire and welcome to the daily crypto tech review of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin and Ripple's XRP. Looking at the MACDs, the moving averages, the day's support, resistance and pivot levels and the Fibonacci's. It is Monday, 28th of June. Jumping straight into Bitcoin against US dollar and the hourly candlesticks here. It's a mixed start to the day. Going to need to see Bitcoin avoid the pivot at 33,868 to take a run at the first major resistance level, saying at 35,670. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Bitcoin to break back through to 35,000 levels, however. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level and resistance at 36,000 to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Bitcoin target 38,000 levels before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 36,596. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 32,942 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Bitcoin should avoid the second major support level at 31,140. Looking at the MACDs, we have the widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day after yesterday's late bullish cross that supported the late rally. On the EMAs, we're also seeing the 50 close in on the 100 and narrow on the 200, so look out for a bullish cross 50 through the 100 that would bring 35,000 levels and resistance levels into play. Across to Ethereum against US dollar, mixed start to the day as well. Going to need to see Ethereum avoid the pivot at 1927 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 2046. Going to need to see plenty of support from the broader market for Ethereum to break through to 2000 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of another breakout, could see Ethereum target 2200 levels before any pullback. The second major resistance level is at 2108. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 1866 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ethereum should avoid second major support level at 1746 and the 62% fib at 1725. Looking at the MACDs, a widening of the bullish histograms after yesterday's late bullish cross, suggesting some upside ahead, so keep an eye out for that. On the EMAs, the 50 has narrowed in on the 100 and the 200, but no signs of a bullish cross as yet. So keep through the early part of the day, avoid the pivot at 1927, break through to 2000 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, and support levels will be in play. Moving across to Litecoin against US dollar, also bearish start. Going to see Litecoin avoid the pivot at 130 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 135. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Litecoin to break out from this morning's high, 133.27. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of an extended rally, should see Litecoin target 140 before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 138. Fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 127 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Litecoin should stay clear of sub 120s. Second major support level at 122 should limit the downside. Looking at the MACD, similar trend, widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day after yesterday's late bullish cross. On the EMAs, 50 is narrowing on the 100 and the 200, but only marginally, so no signs of a bullish cross as yet. So key through the early part of the day, avoid the pivot at 130 to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that and support levels will come into play. Finally, looking at Ripple's XRP against US dollar, mixed start to the day. Going to see Ripple's XRP avoid the pivot at 6325 to take a run at the first major resistance level at 6678. Going to need to see support from the broader market for Ripple's XRP to break back through to 0.66 levels. So barring an extended rally on the day, expect that first major resistance level to cap any upside. In the event of another breakout, should see Ripple's XRP target 0.7s before any pullback. Second major resistance level sits at 0.6877. A fall through the pivot will bring the first major support level at 0.6127 into play. Barring an extended sell-off on the day, Ripple's XRP should still well clear of the second major support level of 0.5774. Looking at the MACDs, widening of the bullish histograms at the turn of the day after yesterday's late bullish cross, coming off the back of the late rally. On the EMAs, 50 has narrowed marginally on the 100 and 200, but still no signs of a bullish cross to support a further breakout. So key through the early part of the day would be to avoid the pivot at 6325, break through to 66 levels to bring resistance levels into play. Failure to do that, and support levels will come into play.